talk to her about all the fun stuff with Cirque du Soleil, Crystal. Hey, Cherie Taylor, sitting inside the Bon Secours Wellness Arena where they never let me in the VIP section. And with me is Jorge. He is with Cirque du Soleil, Crystal, and they are coming to the Bon Secours Wellness Arena next month. You can still grab tickets for it. Tell us about the show, and then I'm going to ask you a little bit about yourself.
Well, the show is the first Cirque du Soleil ice show. So it's a first experience for everyone involved in the show, actually, for Cirque and also for us as performers.
And you guys are actually on ice.
Yes.
And you're going to do a little bit of tricks for us. We don't have ice set up right
No.
now for today, but you know, you're multitasking. You've got the rollerblades on. Check those out. Last time I was on those, I busted my backside. So
It happens.
I'll keep it. Happens. It happens. I took ice skating lessons. I was great on those rollerblades.
Nice.
Not so good. Go
Nice.
figure. But anyway, so we're going to leave that to you. And what can they expect from this show? I know it's the first one on ice, but I mean, there's always the thrills, the oohs, and the ahs with Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
So what can they expect from this show?
It's a lot of energy, a lot of different things, like circus mixed with ice skating. That's something new. And also all the music and the projections, they fit super well in the show. And they tell a story, so
Wonderful.
that's cool to see.
So it's wonderful that you're here because they said you just came up from Florida, did a show in Florida.
Yes.
And so how many days have you been on tour so far?
How many days? Oof, I don't know. It's gonna be a year soon, I think.
Okay, wow. And how many more do you have after you leave the Greenville stop?
I don't know.
A lot.
I don't know. Yeah,
A lot.
I don't,
The
I
days
don't really
all run
count the
together.
days. Yeah, yeah.
If you wake up, you have the suit, you have the makeup, you know it's performance time, the show
That's it.
must go
Yeah,
on.
that's it.
So how long have you been performing?
Well, myself,
Yes.
without Cirque, I'd say about 10 years.
Okay, and
Yeah,
what made you
yeah.
decide to get in? Did you start out as an ice skater, or did
no,
you
no, no.
add that to your repertoire?
No, no,
Because
yeah,
you also
actually-
juggle. You juggle.
So I'm a juggler first, and I learned how to ice skate for the show. So
Oh.
this is new for me.
How is that? Because I can't like the whole pat your head, rub your belly thing. I can't do that without
I
thinking
know.
hard.
No, it was hard at the beginning, but we train a lot, about 3 months every day, 6 to 8 hours every day. So just to get used to it. But yeah, it was hard at the beginning. I really, and we had a lot of ice skater coach, but the juggling technique I developed it myself.
And how long have you been juggling?
16 years.
16 years. So growing up around the house, mom was really annoyed at you for
Yeah,
picking up
yeah.
things and just throwing them vases. Your brother, your
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, it started just like a hobby, just for fun, jogging with friends back in Chile. And then I think like 7 years after that, I decided to really go for it, and I moved to Quebec. I did the circus school there, and then I started working, and here I am now.
Perfect. Well, we're so excited to have you here, and it's coming to the Bon Secours Wellness Arena. He just made a private little stop so we could talk to him today so you guys can find out about it and get really excited about it because we're very excited. Giving away tickets at the station. We've been having people call up when you're giving those away again. We'll tell you more about that. And we're going to talk to someone else behind the scenes with Cirque du Soleil up next. But first, you're going to see some of his antics on the ice.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Thanks. the touring publicist for Cirque du Soleil Crystal, and this is Julie. How are you?
Very good. Yourself,
I
Shirley?
am great. Thanks for being here and getting a little stopover before the big show coming to the Bon Secours Wellness Arena next month.
It is, and I hear they're going to start putting the ice very soon, so that's even more exciting.
Exactly. I asked you off camera if you got on the ice, and you said you actually have special spikes you put on your shoes.
Yeah.
So I could get them for my little 3 inches here?
No.
Okay.
Although there was a time when the show was in creation that the costume designer designed, because there's Crystal is surrounded by her family, and one of the costume pieces represents the mom, and she wear high heels. So they created these shoes with spikes, but we realized it did not work, so they were removed.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the plot. If you can tell us about the backstory, the plot, what people can expect when they come to the Bon Secours Wellness Arena to see Cirque du Soleil.
Well, Crystal is the first time Cirque du Soleil is doing a show on ice, so it's very exciting because it brings speed, it brings a lot of energy, and then it brings a new discipline into what we do, which is ice skating combined with acrobatics, because that was the aim of the show, was to create a show that blended these two disciplines and not having only skating or only acrobatics, really bring these two disciplines together. And it's super interesting what the result is, because there's lots of collaboration between the two worlds. A lot of the performers had to learn from the ice skaters, or the acrobats had to learn the skaters had to learn from the acrobats. So it's quite amazing, the energy and the synergy that the cast has together. But Crystal is we follow Crystal in this world of her own imagination, where she doesn't feel like she fits at home or at school or on a daily basis, and she ventures on the pond and the ice breaks, and this is when she meets her alter ego in a world that she created that's within herself, and her alter ego, which is the reflection, guides her through this world, and she meets different character that helps her find the strength, and she realizes that she has everything within herself. So the empowerment, the confidence, and the freeness.
And so it all opens up right here in front of you on the ice.
Exactly.
How beautiful.
It
What
has
a beautiful story.
And it has a clear narrative. There's a storyline. The storyline is very clear. It's also told as we're watching the show. And then there's projectors that actually, and because we wanted to combine the whole experience and use the ice as a canvas to play the show and to help audiences to follow the story, and without changing space.
All right, can I ask you, I know there's some thrills and some chills, and I've got some information behind the scenes from Jorge earlier, the juggler. So you've got juggling. Do you have the acrobatics? Do you have a little bit of everything in the show?
We do. We have a lot of very unique acrobatics. Some acrobatics you've never seen before. We have a swinging Chinese pose that's completely new, or doing swinging trapeze with ice skates, where the performer, the artist that does the swinging on the trapeze, had to relearn how to do trapeze, because you have an additional weight on your feet that you don't normally have.
Wow.
So a lot of beautiful. There's a number in the show that's aerial straps, that represents the love story, where Crystal meets her love, and she finds her partner, and it's a beautiful combination of skating and aerials.
I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. So you guys have been on tour for how long?
We've been on tour now for close to a year. We've been performing, we opened in Lafayette, Louisiana in October, and we've been touring now in over 30 cities, performing over 200 shows. And there's never two shows alike, so it's always seeing a new performance night after night.
Oh, wonderful. Well, they can come see the performance August 8th through 12th right here at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena. More information on our website, magic989.com. And, of course, we will guide you to how to get those tickets. And, of course, I've got my promotions guy in the room with me, Roy. I'm counting on you. We've got some more tickets to give away on the station. So you heard it here first. We do have some more tickets to give away on Magic. So come out and see Cirque du Soleil August 8th through the 12th at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena. You can see Jorge do his thing on ice, as well as juggling. And of course, Julie, are you going to get on ice during the show, or just when you're doing some?
Maybe after I get some practice time.
Okay, maybe. I'll come out here for you for the practice time.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've taken ice skating lessons. So
okay.
Maybe
you want to join me?
I will join you, but I will leave my 3-inch heels at home.
Yes, please.
And they're open-toed. That would not be good on the ice. Thanks for joining us, and more information on magic989.com.